I'll choose, I think.
You should.
Let's talk about certain themes. Do you have my face or are you on my chest?
I
You know
am
what I mean?
at your face.
Did you get this guy too?
Here we have Cooper.
And you're in the middle of the road. You should
And
probably,
I'm going to get hit by a car.
I mean, I'm up for doing anything for a good shot. But it's pushing it. Okay. You know what? I should get in the middle of the road. You should be over here.
Don't put Cooper there.
Okay. So let's talk about a couple themes going on right now in the world. Or maybe the most important one is we're all getting pushed out of the nest. And sometimes it's not gentle at all. Sometimes it's very physical and very aggressive. So just be ready for that. Several themes on that nest, by the way, because the nest, it's a very big nest. We're getting pushed out. Some people are getting pushed out of our living environment to go put on a new life. So when you look at the macrocosm and you look at the world, a lot of people getting disheveled due to war and other circumstances. Some people see struggle and strife. I see Mother Nature saying, you go live over there, put on new clothes and a new belief system. Same thing going on in the US of A. A lot of people getting to move back home to resolve some issues, okay? Or just to come together and love one another one more time, because if it wasn't for certain financial situations or whatever did it, you wouldn't have ever done it. So don't take it for granted. Take out your journal and take out your cameras, guys, and take pictures, because now I'm gonna start crying. Your madre and padre will leave one day. And you want pictures, okay? You want pictures of where you are at right now today. And because of them, you're here. So let's capture the moment, guys. Luckily, I woke up before mi padre, Eduardo Martinez, passed away. And I woke up to a lot of things due to paying attention and to peeling the onion and meditation and getting connected. I got to see who he was and who he is and what he did for us, our family. He adopted me as a young little guy, him and my mom, and so I wear the Martinez name, Stephen Martinez. I'm a white guy with a Mexican heart, is what I like to say, and that's a really good way to be, I promise you that. And I also got African in my veins. I got Chinese in other places, and you know what I mean? It's so, it's all good. Capture the moment right now with your families. Take out some notes. Tell them how you feel. Forget about whatever hang up you have about them right now. Whatever you think happened or didn't happen. Go back to the love, because you love them deeply. And some of us got the hard lesson. Some of us got it was too easy in some ways. But it was all exactly what we needed. That's how mom and dads are. So it's our job to wake up to how important they are and how beautiful our lives were, regardless how we see it. And take those pictures and send them some flowers and hand them the flowers and give them a kiss and a hug and do some little things that mean so much. You know what, I don't need to go further, but we talked about getting pushed out of the nest, and we went right there to my dad, who's all around me all the time. And I want to say a couple more things about my dad. You know, truly my hero and humble Hispanic man, came from nothing to put himself through UCLA, working 3 jobs. During that time, he was a language major and doing really well, but he fell in love with the restaurant business. Went to Palm Springs and got a little higher up the food chain, met my mom, took her to Las Vegas, where a friend, Sven Levine, made him a captain or something in the Thunderbird Hotel in Vegas back in the 60s. Dad climbed the food chain once again, this little Mexican kid from nowhere. And when I went to visit my grandpa's house in Phoenix, when Phoenix was just a baby, it was a dirt floor. And hopefully I can make it through this without breaking down, because I haven't really talked about it, but there he became a celebrity and became a maitre d'. A maitre d' is a lost art, guys. Every once in a while you'll see him, probably in New York, Michelle, at a 5-star restaurant. You have the captains, you have the waiters, then the captains, a couple captains, then you have a maitre d' that stands over all of it. And back in Vegas in the 60s and 70s, when it was Frank Sinatra and those guys, it was a celebration, guys. It was dinner and a show in a way you can't imagine, and maybe we'll get it back someday. Is it out there? I don't know. I haven't had the finances to go think about it. But it's a magical thing, and I grew up in that environment. Dad had everything, was coming back in the 60s with stashes of $100 bills, and those are just tips. But coming home late at 5 in the morning, a little alcohol in the breath, that was Las Vegas, guys. Are you gonna say no to Frank Sinatra's house party? No. But even worse, calls my mom at 5 a.m. I'm coming home with 10 people. We need a gourmet meal ready. At one point, my mom didn't got like that and got fed up and gave him an alternative. Now I'm going to end the story here. Leave with us or stay here. And it wasn't, sorry, bud, hold on. There wasn't a question. And we were gone to a farm in Kansas where I had 3 of the best years of my life. And my dad gave up on his ultimate dream for his whole life, coming from struggle and strife. And then went back to the struggle and strife to provide for us.